there's been a viral video going around.
I've always just wanted to be on camera.
Of a nurse who is $20,000 in debt. And then she's explaining to everyone the pitfalls of what caused her to get into this $20,000 of debt. And you guys know, we have talked about it countlessly of what you should do, what you shouldn't do, but still, I have some detractors in the comic sections saying, Orlando, come on, man. This whole debt thing that you're talking about, telling people to not get credit card debt, it's foolishness. And sometimes I scratch my head and I go, I don't know if you're trolling, but you know what? I'll bite today.
Man, oh man, oh man, this bites.
My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, I have a newsletter that is free that will give you tremendous value. That information is in the description also. And also, if you need any type of financing on commercial properties or investment properties, I am your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years. We are nationwide also. That information is in the description. Let's jump straight to it.
I have been financially not doing great. I am a nurse. Even though I am a nurse and I make good money, I don't have money, which is the sad part because of the choices that I've made still currently and the choices that I've made like previously, like from a couple of years. I am in credit card debt, and it's this unhealthy cycle that I have been putting myself into. And this just relationship with money has just never been something that I was talked about.
What were you thinking?
Now, you know, at the very beginning of this video, you know, the one thing that really sticks out to me is the accountability portion. She is saying, listen, it's the choices that I've made that have put me in this position. And believe it or not, most people do not have this. Most people will give me reason after reason after reason as to why they made that decision, and then say that they had no choice in making those decisions and that their situation has made them make that decision and they had no other option. That's what most people tell me. And I scratch my head and go, well, I understand that, but a loan denied.
Denied? You're denying my claim?
Gotta be no, dog.
It does not matter to most individuals outside, third party. You go to a bank for a loan for a car. You go to a bank to purchase a home. You credit cards, additional credit card. All of these debt options, right? They're not going to care that you made a bad decision and now your credit is a 465.
Wow, man. Damn.
Nobody cares. I know. Listen. Some of you guys gonna say, Orlando, this is tough. Like, why are you being so tough? It's the truth. That's the problem. It's the truth. And unfortunately, you will get a lot of guys that will dance around this subject and tell you, oh, you know, your situation and it. At the end of the day, you decided if you wanted to go to McDonald's. You decided to go buy that purse that was $500 when you knew that was their last $500.
Damn.
Someone is watching this video right now and they're thinking to themselves,
am I making excuses to the reason why I keep racking up this credit card debt?
and you might be one of those individuals. You may be in denial. You might be in denial thinking to yourself, you know what? I need to get that Chick-fil-A for lunch. You know the number one thing that people say to me all the time, Orlando, I deserve it. I deserve it.
I deserve it, though. I put in work.
I deserve to go get that BMW 7 Series. I deserve to take that trip to Cancun. Yes, I deserve it all.
Really?
And I say, okay, no problem. We've established that you deserve it. But when the bills come due and you have to pay that back, did you deserve the 27%? Oh, did you deserve the financial destruction that you caused on yourself and now you have to claim bankruptcy? Did you deserve it?
You need to get it together.
Lifestyle creep is definitely a thing, and especially when you are trying to make a brand for yourself, when you're aspiring to do something that you want to do, and content creation has been something that I've always wanted to do. Being a YouTuber has always been something I want to do. I've always just wanted to be on camera. I've always just wanted to make a name for myself, whether it be like through content creation, being a YouTuber, being an entrepreneur, like whatever it may be. I always felt like I was meant to do something other than nursing.
I see. So she's saying that the content creation game is what made her get into the $20,000 worth of credit card debt that she's in. I understand that she's trying to basically keep up with the Joneses and deciding to buy all of this gear, doing all of these putting these shiny things in the camera, hoping people will look at her and go, oh, she's successful. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Let me give you a secret. People who are successful don't like to show it.
Fact.
What? I know that's crazy, right? That's crazy. I understand that we live in the social media days where people will show you all types of Ferraris and Lambos and all of this stuff, show you all the stuff that they buy consistently over and over and over and over again. Jewelry, it goes on and on and on. And you need to fake the funk so you can make the money back through content creation. Basically, fake it till you make it.
This is called fake it till you make it.
That's based on history. We know that doesn't work. Yes, you will get the 1 out of 1,000, 1 out of 1,000,000 individuals where that works for. But majority of people, that does not work for.
Snap out of it.
You know why? Because it's not you. It's not you. It's not the items that you provide. It's the value that you provide when it comes to content creation. Listen, I wear the same blue shirt every single time. I'm giving valuable information that people are interested in. I couldn't fake being into cars, jewelry. All of those things just don't interest me. And another thing that a lot of people don't understand is I don't get it. Why not do content creation part-time while you have a full-time job?
I'm like, bingo.
That way, you're not setting yourself up for failure. You're not setting yourself up so that you can go into debt for this content creation thing. And here's the thing, the things that she's talking about that she's probably going to buy in the future probably have nothing to really do with content creation. We're not talking about computers. We're not talking about cameras. We're talking about things that you can see on her. A watch, diamonds, bags, cars, houses, vacations, Airbnbs. All of those things is what she's talking about. And those things are expensive. If you don't have the money for them and you're not setting yourself up financially to buy those things, you're going to set yourself up for failure.
You're all failing right now. Congratulations on your epic fail of the use of the word fail.
This is a big thing. Guys, there is no 19-year-old who has $46 million. He has 1,000 doors. He owns 800 Airbnbs. Make it make sense to me. Some of the stuff that I see online, I just scratch my head and go, who believes this is true? A 19-year-old, a 22-year-old, a 29-year-old who has 2 lifetimes worth of real estate. 2 lifetimes. 2. And he did it in 1 year, 2 years, in his early 20s. What would make you believe that's true?
And so I think for years I have been continuously going with the trends and buying whatever everyone else buys so that I can post about it and be seen. But then I get caught up with imposter syndrome of not being enough. In order for me to become someone, I guess I was influenced by everyone else around me. So if I bought the next best thing, or if I looked a certain way by buying these clothes, then I was gonna make an image, a brand for myself. And that turned into so many dumb purchases along the way that I'm literally paying for now.
Look, she hit something else in the head, guys. Some of you guys have literally bought items that you've never worn.
Why did you do this? You know better, right? Why?
That you've never even opened, that is in the back of your closet right now, that you put on credit and you've probably paid 4 times over on that item. A pair of shoes, a purse, a watch, it doesn't matter. You've never worn it. You never used it. And you're paying 27% interest on that and paying minimum payments. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. You go and do that and it's still in the closet. You can go into the closet right now. It's got dust on it. You haven't thrown it away because you know you paid 4 times more than what you actually paid for.
Sad.
So you think of it as a safekeeping. It's a trophy. At this point, it's a priceless piece, right? It has intrinsic value to you. And that value is 5 times over what you paid for it.
Good job.
People are going to tell you, hey, man, listen, go out there and get those pants, those shirts, those watches, those cars, those houses. Go ahead and get those things. We know you can't afford it and you're going to be up to debt up to here, but go ahead and do it. No one's going to tell you what I'm saying. No one's going to tell you that's not a good idea. Why would you pay 27% interest to only wear it never? I said it, never.
And don't get me wrong, I have been trying to get myself together when it comes to my finances because obviously, like, I have money to pay my bills. I have money to pay down the minimums on my credit cards. But a lot of the times I don't take into account money for myself and money to, just enjoy life. And most of the time, I'm struggling to even do that. So I think I've reached my breaking point. Enough is enough. Living paycheck to paycheck, living with the credit card debt and the afterpays and everything, I'm done.
I guess we learned not to do it again. Yes, sir.
It's never too late. I'm happy that she's understanding now that you know what? I'm tired of being in debt. I'm tired of paying minimums and it not doing anything. I'm tired of only living paycheck to paycheck and not having that financial freedom that everybody talks about. Budgeting is a real thing, guys. It really is. Budgeting is a real thing. Saying I make this much and my expenses are this much, it's real. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't have that skill. A lot of people are overspending every single month and then use their credit card to make up the balance. And then only pay the minimum on the credit card to still only pay the 27% interest.
How did I get into this mess?
So my question is when do you think you're going to catch up? There's an actual, I don't know if you guys actually have seen it. There is an actual, on your bill. If you make the minimum payments, it shows you how long you're going to be paying. And it's ridiculous. In most cases, it's ridiculous. 27, 30 years. Congratulations. You got a 30-year mortgage on fast food.
Sensational.
Congratulations. You got a 30-year mortgage on Amazon boxes. Congratulations. You got a 30-year mortgage on Ashley furniture. But here's my thing. At the end of the day, why wait? Where it has to get that bad where you think to yourself, I don't know what to do. How do I make these payments? How do I make my electrical bill? How do I make food work out now? I'm paying so much interest to the credit card companies every month that it is destroying me financially.
I hope you learned a valuable lesson.
And now we haven't even gotten car payments, student loans. Not even close.
So the reason I'm crying on the internet is to show people that seriously, do not I understand that, I'm trying to be an influencer, I'm trying to be a content creator, and that goes with promoting products, but literally live within your means and only buy if you have the money for it. Stop klarning, stop affirming, stop afterpaying, stop just swiping the credit card because yeah, it may be fun in the moment, but literally you will regret it if that stuff just racks up and it's years down the line and you're still paying for that purse that you bought 4 years ago.
At the end of the day, guys, listen, this is the type of video that I'm doing a reaction to, and these are real people. These are real individuals, and a lot of you guys, believe it or not, may be in this situation or know someone who is in this situation, and maybe the information that I'm giving you, the precautions and telling you to start now paying off your credit card bills and to financially Financially get yourself ready. If you want to buy that home, if you want to buy that car, even if you want to take that trip, that vacation, you should save up to it, especially if you don't have the money already. The point of saving is to save up the money so that you can do that thing. Now, I know a lot of you guys are impatient and you say to yourself, I'm going to get that credit card. I'm going to go on that vacation to Cancun and then I'm going to pay it back. But unfortunately, based on the way your account is set up, you never get around to making that full payment. You never get around to making those full 10 payments of $1,000 to go ahead and wipe out that $10,000 debt. Instead, you do $21.97 for 30 years. And you say, I'll get to it when I get to it. And that's where the trouble begins. Well, I hope you got value out of this content, guys. Again, make sure that you take care of your credit card debt and that you don't end up in a situation like this. But we all know you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you into your first rental property. I will see you on the next one. Thanks.